All right, this is Stevens trailer number 238. We're going to pre-trip it real quick. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the bulkhead and make sure there's no obvious signs of damage. At the top, I've got two lights, amber in color, no cracks, no moisture, serves one function, clearance. I'm going to move down to the electrical pigtail. It is secure in the electrical socket with the safety latch over the top. There's no cuts, no frays, or any illegal tape on the electrical wire itself. I'm going to check my glad hands, make sure that their seal is intact. My glad hands itself are properly mounted and secure. There's no cuts or taping on the airline itself to indicate it might be a leak. I'm going to move down to the side of the trailer. There's no obvious signs of damage. At the top, I've got three lights, two amber in color, one is red in color. No cracks, no moisture. They serve one function, clearance. I'm going to move down toward the bottom of the trailer. My DOT tape is all the way down my trailer. It's clean and it's present. All right, the lights on this trailer, I've got four lights. Three of them are amber in color. One is red in color. There's no cracks, no moisture. They serve one function as marker. Move over to this light here. This is an arrow light. It is amber in color. No cracks, no moisture. It serves two functions, emergency and turn. I move down to the light in the middle of my trailer. It's amber in color, no cracks, no moisture, serves three functions, marker, emergency, and turn. I'm going to check underneath the trailer for my cross beams. I'm going to make sure that there's no cracks, nothing's broken, no illegal welds. It's properly mounted and secure. I'm going to look under my floor, make sure that there's no holes in my floor. I'll move to my landing gear, make sure that it's properly mounted and secure, that there's no debris in the foot peg, that the leg is raised all the way up into the upright position. My handle is secure in the cradle. Move to the back of the trailer. All right, this trailer has a spring suspension on it. So this is my sliding tandem mechanism. It's not bent. This is my release pin. It's in a locked out position. This is my release arm. It is in the locked in position. This is my spring hanger. This is my bolts. There's a bushing here. This is my torque arm. I've got my U-bolts, my brackets, some more bolts and nuts back there. Everything is properly done and it's secure. The torque arm itself is not bent. My brakes, I'm going to look at, let's look at the springs. My springs are properly aligned. There's no cracks or welds on my springs, no missing pieces. My shock absorber is also properly mounted and secure and not leaking. Move to the brakes. My brake lines are not leaking. Brake chambers properly mounted and secure, not leaking. Push rod is not bent. The slack adjuster has no more than 1 inch of slack with the wheels chalked and the brakes released. My brake drums are not cracked or not worn dangerously thin. My brake shoes have no less than 1/4 pad remaining. There's no debris between the drum and the shoe. Move out to my tires. I want to make sure that they're evenly worn. There's no cuts or bulges in the sidewall, and there's no debris between my duals. My tire dash should be no less than 230 seconds. My tire pressure is 100 psi checked by air gauge. My valve stem is not leaking, and my cap is in its place. My rim has no cracks or illegal welds. All my lug nuts are present. There's no rust trails or shininess that might indicate looseness. My hub seal is not leaking. I would check this rim, axle, and tires the same as I would check this one. My mud flaps are properly mounted and secure and they're not torn. This is my door safety latch. It's properly mounted and secure. We talked about this light earlier. I'll move to the back of my trailer. Once again, there's no obvious signs of damage on the back of my trailer. All of my hinges are properly aligned. The door seal is intact, not leaking. My handles are in the cradle with the safety latch over the top. My safety chains are present and secure. My DOT tape is present and clean. I've got four lights on the back of this trailer. They're red in color, no cracks, no moisture. They serve four functions: brake, emergency, turn, and tail. I have three lights right here. They're red in color, no cracks, no moisture. They serve one function, marker. My DOT bumper is properly mounted and secure, has no excessive damage, and the DOT tape is clean and present on my bumper. I would ask the examiner if he'd like for me to check the right side of my truck as I've checked the left side of my truck. If he says no, then this would complete my pre-trip inspection. If he said yes, then I would do so.